Hey there, I'm doing a Q&A. If you like these, thumbs up, subscribe, suck my dick, whatever you want to do. I'm getting these off of Ask FM, and let's get into it. I'll leave my playlist down below, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Really helps. And I'll do more of these, more than like once every 2 weeks, because that's apparently what I'm doing now, and I want to do more. I know you guys miss these. I'm sorry. I've been bad. Okay. What are some of your favorite movies and what kind of genre do you prefer? Please answer, I really want to know. I'm a big comedy, good action movies. The Bourne series is one of my favorites. I'm big into... I like rom-coms when I'm like alone late at night. I like comedies when I'm watching them with someone else. I like horror movies. I like watching those with people who don't like horror movies because then I feel like I'm the big strong protector. And on my own I like a lot of documentaries and obviously TV series. Gilmore Girls, Buffy, Angel, Supernatural, many TV series. Way too many, actually. It's a problem. Netflix is taking over my life. Is it bad to give a guy a BJ who refuses to go down on you? If you don't care if he goes down on you and you enjoy giving someone a BJ, by all means continue to do that. But if you ask him, like, honey, would you please? And he's like, no, now suck my dick. Then, like, don't. Like, if he's not reciprocating something that you want, if he doesn't feel comfortable, by all means, for sure. But that, you don't have to do it, you know? Like, for me, if someone wasn't willing to go down on me, I would not be willing to go down on them. I don't necessarily love oral sex, but it's just really the principle of the thing. Like, if you expect me to do it, I also expect you to, you know, try to do that to me as well. You know what I mean? If you're not comfortable, great. But don't expect me to then, like, do this to you unless I have a big enjoyment out of doing that to you. And that very well may be the case. Maybe you really get off on pleasuring your partner and you couldn't care less if he goes down on you, in which case, continue doing what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that. But if it's something that bugs you, don't feel like you have to keep doing it, because at that point, it's just not fair. Do you think my boyfriend will think senior prom is childish after he comes back from college? No. I don't think so. I mean, this is something that is important to you as a high school senior. It's a big deal, and that's going to be really cool that he gets to experience that with you. And if he does think it's childish, like, that's so pompous just because you have one more life experience as a college student than you might as a high school student, and therefore he thinks all things that you're experiencing are lame and childish. That would be dumb. Have you done a video talking about your ear pinning surgery? I'm interested in getting it done. I actually have. It is on this channel. Just search Ashley Otoplasty or Younging19 Otoplasty, and I'll also link it down below, but in case I don't, just search that. It's one of the first videos that comes up when you search Otoplasty, which is great. If you were dating someone you were in love with but they didn't feel as strongly yet, would you wait it out until they did love you, or would you leave them? Okay, here's the thing. Relationships evolve at different times. If you say, I love you to someone and they don't say it back, it doesn't mean that they're never gonna love you. It doesn't mean that they won't ever reach that point. It doesn't mean that they hate you and they're gonna dump you and they're over it. It just means that they respect you enough not to lie to you and say, I love you, when they don't. And I think that that's a great thing. I wouldn't leave a relationship if I said I love you and the other person couldn't reciprocate that, but I also wouldn't lie to somebody about something like that, because I take saying I love you to someone very seriously, and I'm not going to say it if I don't mean it and know that I mean it. So I wouldn't take offense to that. I would appreciate the fact that someone is honest enough that they're not going to say it when they don't mean it to me. And I would wait, you know, because, you know, people develop feelings and get more committed to relationships at different points, you know, because one person may feel like they're in love after like a month and someone may take a little bit longer to get there. So there's nothing wrong with either thing. There's nothing wrong with expressing your feelings. There is something wrong with being angry that someone won't reciprocate what you just said if they don't feel it, because that, you're just pressuring someone to lie to you, and that's not what's healthy in a relationship, you know? There's nothing wrong with being the person who's more invested in a relationship, as long as you're not pressuring the other person. Okay, and last question, mainly because I realize this is short, but I'm starving to death, and I'm on the verge of passing out, and that would be probably entertaining for you. But I'm going to avoid that. So I will do another Q&A very soon. Last question. I'm a guy who will hopefully be losing his virginity to his girlfriend in the next couple weeks, but I'm terrified I'm going to ruin it by finishing way too fast. Any advice? Okay, there's a couple things you can do. First of all, you can obviously masturbate. If you think it's going to go down, masturbate that morning. You know, that can definitely help prolong you. Or you can get thicker condoms so you don't feel as much sensation and therefore you might not finish as fast. But also, it's your first time, okay? It's expected. A lot of the times it's expected. The first time isn't typically like the greatest, most mind-blowing sex you've ever had. It gets better with practice. The more you do it, the better it gets. But if you do want to prolong it, those are two easy ways to do it, but don't put too much pressure on it. Just have fun and relax and enjoy doing this with this person that you care about. So that is my advice to you. Hopefully that helps. Again, if you appreciate these Q&As, give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna go eat so I don't pass out and I can edit these videos and, you know, continue doing what I do. And that's it. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.